Sunday Night Football Classic gets killed by a buzzkill by the almighty tie. First tie since 2022, and I believe the Packers' first tie since the 2013 season. Now let's do a replay here. I actually like the tie. I don't think the tie should go away. Here's why. In 2013, Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Matt Flynn had to come in. I believe it was the Falcons game we ended up tying that season. And because we tied that game and did not lose that game, the Packers were able to defeat the Bears, which is funny, in Chicago last game of the season in order to get in the playoffs. Had we not tied that game, we would not have had that opportunity because the Bears were 8-8 that season. Packers were 8 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie. So what does a tie essentially do for the team? Well, the Packers now head into the bye week at 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie, which is better. That's a winning record, better than being 2-2. And the tie actually gives you part of a win, but part of a loss also. It's like half of a win, half of a loss. So essentially right now you have Minnesota and Chicago at 2-2 at a .500 winning percentage, and Green Bay has a .625 winning percentage currently. So it's good for over an entire point, essentially, to be a tie. And again, a tie is 100% better than a loss because it's part of a win. You never want to lose. You would rather tie every game than you would lose it, because ultimately later in the season when it comes to tiebreakers, things of that nature, that tie could really come in handy. Like I just gave that example, the 2013 Packers. But the offense looked absolutely great. 40 points. Love over 300 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Jacobs, 2 touchdowns, over 80 yards. Romeo Doubs, 3 touchdowns on the day. Matthew Golden made a big play early on the first drive. I think it was about a 40-yard catch, give or take a couple yards there. So the Packers looked really, really good on offense. It was the defense and special teams that crapped the bed. Green Bay deserved to lose this game. When you allow 40 points to Dallas and you allow extra point to be blocked and returned back for a 2-point conversion, that's a 3-point swing right there. You take that away, Green Bay wins this game, doesn't tie this game. So special teams, once again, and it's blocking schemes. McManus isn't even missing kicks. Whelan's punting well. McManus hit the game-tying kick to prevent us from losing the game in general. Offense played great. Packers got a lot to clean up. I think a lot of it could be the offensive line, and Michael Parsons has had a game-saving sack as well on Dak Prescott, because he would have ran it in for a touchdown. So Micah Parsons saved the game, as did Jordan Love in the offense, because the Packers didn't win this game, but they didn't lose it either. And I see a lot of people don't like the tie. I like the tie. It's better than losing, and it's an art. You got to appreciate the art sometimes. So that's all I got. Packers going to the bye week with Cincinnati on deck. 2-1-1, looking like a playoff team right now, winning record. So can't ask for much more heading into an early bye week than a winning record and a chance to get healthy. So as always, go Pack, go baby.